This video is brought to you in part by Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys. There's a ton of new Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker stuff happening online. The promotion for the film is starting to get very aggressive with full scenes being shown and new trailers that give us the first look at a lot of cool stuff that will be in the film. We're going to break all of that down, but I must also talk about how I believe J.J. Abrams may have just totally given away the fact that the leaks were real and made a huge error in judgment when going on Good Morning America. It's like the news, but for nerds. Shout out to Nasir Nasir. Indeed, Rudy is the first Hollywood movie that Jon Favreau appeared in as an actor. Make sure you stay to the end of this video where we will ask another nerd card question. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday to you. I'm Josh, and welcome back to the channel, and we do have some juicy stuff to talk about when it comes to Star Wars. So we're going to start with complete non-spoiler stuff. I just want to talk about some of the new promotional stuff that's going on for this film, and then the back half of this video, we will get into spoilers, and I will talk about why I'm just a little frustrated with an answer that J.J. Abrams gave on Good Morning America. Okay, so here we go. The promotion for The Rise of Skywalker is actually getting super aggressive. There's a new trailer that dropped a couple of days ago, and in my opinion, this was the best trailer that they had done so far. We get some tidbits of new footage in this trailer, including our first official look at the Knights of Ren on film. This is really cool. You also get shots of the Sith troopers revealed. That's very awesome. And we get some new shots of Kylo Ren stabbing someone from behind, or guys behind him, and then using the Force. It was really freaking cool. Honestly, it was a really cool trailer. I quite prefer it to the official trailer that they dropped for the final trailer, and we knew it wasn't going to be the final trailer anyways, and so whatever. Look, point being, this was a dope trailer. I am still excited for this film. It looks like it's going to be an adventure. And there's two more things I want to talk about with promotion because I think they're pretty freaking cool. First of all, there was this scene shown at Good Morning America, literally earlier today, an actual scene from The Rise of Skywalker was shown on Good Morning America. And this is kind of odd. I don't think we've ever seen this from a Star Wars movie. I don't think a Star Wars movie has ever shown us a full scene, even though this is really just a snippet of a scene, but I don't think we've ever seen anything like that before for promotion for a Star Wars movie. But regardless, I think the scene is cool. I know there's some people on there crapping on this scene online. I didn't feel that way. I liked the scene. I thought it was cool. It's cool to see these characters together again. I love that Rey is still using the blaster, even though she's got all these crazy Jedi powers and things like that. That's really cool. The jetpack troopers themselves are sweet, and I like the catapult things. I think that's all very Star Wars. I liked it. But that was really cool, and I'm just kind of curious. I'm honestly curious what was the rationale behind putting this scene out there. Hopefully that gets explained at some point, but I think they're just really aggressively marketing the film at this point, and you know, why not show a scene, show that all these characters are back together again, which is probably something that people that really liked The Force Awakens were looking for. They're like, yeah, we really want these characters to be back together again, and now they see that. Last thing I want to talk about because I thought it was really interesting, an answer that JJ gave about Rey's power. Now, this was really cool because he makes no ifs and or buts about it when asked about how Rey progresses much faster than Luke Skywalker. He doesn't try to say, oh, well, Luke Skywalker did this, and that. He was blocking blaster bolts in A New Hope. You know, he doesn't try to defend the comparison. He just frankly says, yeah, it's spooky, isn't it? Now, that is interesting. I actually wish that they had taken that tactic from the very beginning and just said, like, yeah, there's definitely something to that. It's crazy. It's spooky. It gives me the chills. Talking about that would have sort of framed it in a completely different way when it comes to the Rey character, and I like that he did this answer. Frankly, I do think it's spooky, and I do think that we're going to get some of that explained in The Rise of Skywalker, that there's more to the Rey character than we have found out so far. And so all of that stuff, very good, very positive. I'm glad that the film is ramping up its promotion. I thought that trailer was dope. I also think the scene was really cool. I'm very happy with the promotion that I am seeing. I think a lot of normies and casuals are going to go out to see this movie. We're going to find out very soon, guys. You know, there's a lot of confusion and like, how much is the movie going to make, blah, 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 blah. We'll know very soon. Early projections are already out. We'll get fine-tuned projections, and then the film will come out, and we'll see it from there. But overall, I'm excited for the adventure aspect of this movie. It's going to be very exciting. I'm pumped. And let me know what you think about all that promotion, all of the things that, you know, I've been out there officially from Disney for this The Rise of Skywalker movie. Are you pumped? Are you not pumped? Where do you fall on it? Where did you think about this? What did you think about this new promotion? Let me know. And now, real quickly, I just want to talk about the sponsor for today before I get into the spoiler stuff and why I'm frustrated with JJ. Basically, let's get the sponsorship out before the hate starts flowing from me.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
But yeah, I want to talk to you about Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys. Guys, you know Hot Toys, you know Sideshow Collectibles. It is like the upper echelon of action figures, of statues, of cool memorabilia, awesome, nerdy figures and statues. And you'll know that the quality on Hot Toys specifically is out of control. They are high end. These are not cheap things, but they literally just have the articulation and the craftsmanship that like the uber fans out there are looking for from this type of product. With the holidays right around the corner, you can totally go get some Hot Toys right now and support this channel while you do that, because we have an awesome partnership with them. Whether you're buying a gift for yourself or the special nerd in your life, go check out Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys for literally the best gift someone would ever get. And if you click the link in the description, you'll be able to help this channel out as well. Okay, guys, so spoiler warning at this point. If you don't want to know anything about the film, if you haven't been following the leaks, get out of here. Okay, so this is basically what is really bugging me about something that JJ said. Now, look, you know me. I try to be fair. I'm trying to be fair here. I really am. But look, and I don't even know, frankly, if anybody has picked up on this answer yet and explained to you what it really means. But in my opinion, J.J. Abrams just made a, frankly, boneheaded choice in how to answer a very simple question on Good Morning America. He was asked simply how many people knew about the ending to the script. And his brilliant way of answering this was to be anecdotal and tell a story about how one of the actors left a script, an actual real script for the Rise of Skywalker at their house, and someone who was cleaning the house found it, and then that script, the actual script for the movie, was out there in the wild, and they didn't find out about it until it went up for sale on eBay.
How much did everybody know about the end while you were filming?
Well, the actors knew. I mean, it was the security is insane. I mean, the company, they were really nervous about anything getting out, and so they had only a handful of scripts, and they were printed on crazy uncopyable paper, and it was. And then one of our actors, and I'm not going to say which one, I want to, but I won't, left it under their bed, and it was found by someone who was cleaning their place, and it was given to someone else, who then went to sell it on eBay. Oh. And someone at the company said, there's a script that looks like it's a legit script that's for sale on eBay. And
so you bought it.
And so and they got it back before it sold. So with all the security, you got to be careful of.
We get a little.
And my reaction and the reaction of many astute nerds out there will likely be the same. That is that, wow, this is probably where the thorough Jedi Paxis leaks came from. And the thing is, before I go any further, even if this is totally unrelated, even if the script leak had nothing to do with the Paxis leaks, this is still the most boneheaded way you can answer that question. Because to me, he doesn't seem to realize where the question could be leading him. And by the way, I don't think that question was written by the host. I think that question was written by somebody a little more in the know. Because why would you even ask that question? Like, how many people knew about the ending? What a weird question, right? But not only does JJ not see the leading, he falls right into a respective answer to that leading that will make headlines. What I'm saying is, even if that script had nothing to do with the leak, it's still a really stupid answer because it leads people to believe that the leaks could be legitimate based on the fact that an actual script leaked. Because, like, frankly, if I'm J.J. Abrams' agent or PR person or whatever, or somebody that works at Disney, I would just like to ask him, in what universe is it ever a good idea to acknowledge that a real script from The Rise of Skywalker got into the wild? Ever. You deny that. You completely deny that, right? Like, that is just, to me, it's like I'm really trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, but this is honestly a really boneheaded answer. Like, it's a really boneheaded answer. Deny. You just flatly deny that. One of the reasons that Endgame was able to keep the secrecy that it did is because even though we had all these leaks that were pretty thorough and ended up being completely true, you couldn't quite prove it if you looked at the marketing material. And then when you asked the Russo brothers about it, they would literally lie right to your face or give you fake answers that sent us all on wild goose chases that had nothing to do with the actual film, aka that image that they had, that image they put up on Twitter saying, look really hard. Do you know how many videos and information was linked to that? People were running theories through that photo, even though in my mind, I think that photo was completely pointless. I don't think it had anything to do with anything, but they were able to manipulate the internet culture around the spoilers just enough to make us all question the spoilers that were out there. And the narrative online in the leaking community and around the people that are looking at the leaks is like, hey, look, there's never been this crazy of a leak in the history of Star Wars ever. How could this possibly happen? That's a big part of the narrative out there for people that are denying the leaks. And the thing is, even though I strongly believe that the leaks are true, I was grateful that that narrative was out there, because if there's confusion to the legitimacy of the leaks, it is good for the integrity of the film. Makes my job easier. I can talk about the leaks, people deny the leaks, we all go in and then we're like, oh shit, either the leaks were real or they weren't. Whatever. It makes for a good experience for people in the theater. But the narrative online right now is that, yeah, the Paxos leaks are likely connected to an actual script leak that J.J. Abrams just confirmed on Good Morning America 24 days before the film's release. If there's anybody from Disney or Lucasfilm watching this video, and I'm being 1,000% serious, call me, email me, hire me. This is literally embarrassing. It's embarrassing to watch you guys doing what you are doing in these controlled environments, because you don't seem to understand internet culture and you don't seem to understand how things can be perceived through the lenses and narratives that are happening online. And what's crazy to me is it is all public information. You can go to Reddit, you can go to Twitter, you can lurk like I lurk. That is totally free public information. It is not even hard to figure out what the narratives are out there online and how to navigate the way you handle yourself in interviews like this to avoid feeding into these narratives. That's what's blowing my mind. I'm sorry if this is coming across a little harsh, but what I'm suggesting is, call me. This is embarrassing. I'd like to help. Like, literally, I'd like to help. Okay, that about wraps it back up. I'm going to bring it back down a couple levels. I apologize, but that was really just a bad look in my opinion, and it's frankly kind of getting exhausting trying to give some of these people the benefit of the doubt and defend some of these people. This is I just can't believe the PR lately. That's where I'm at with it. Is I'm really just disappointed in the PR. But either way, guys, that's what's out there. That's the news. And by the way, I haven't seen many people talking about this. This was just something that to me was just super obvious, and I wanted to report on it. So that's basically it. That's how I think JJ more or less confirmed the leaks. Even if he's not actually confirming the leaks, he's basically just given enough validity to them in this weird, just boneheaded answer to, I don't know, man. Like, you tell me. Do you think that saying that an actual script from The Rise of Skywalker did actually leak on Good Morning America 24 days before the film releases? Can you defend that? Can you defend that decision in that comment? Do you think that it has nothing to do with the leaks? Like, I'm really curious, because to me, I got to get off the microphone here before I say anything that's more, because I'm legitimately upset. I'm trying to be cool. Just cut it there. And now let's check the nerd card before we get out of here. I want to know how close you're paying attention to the rumor mill. The house name or the family name of not only the Mandalorian, but that big bulky Mandalorian that are in episode 3 has been revealed on the internet. I want to know, what is the house name of both the Mandalorian and that big armored dude? Answer that question in the comment section below. And as a bonus, tell me why that's so significant. Tell me. Let me know. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.